So we separated ourselves originally from the One. In order to do that, we need a mechanism called the mind, which is a screen of reflection of the multitude of parts. We set up the mind, and into the mind we program all and everything that we now experience. We have lost sight of the fact that we came from a place that was all-knowing, all-powerful, everywhere present, and projected out the mind which projected out the universe, the material world. And we liked it so much and got caught up in the play of it so much we forgot our beingness and began to think that we are those films we're playing out there. We have really gone to the extreme. Got a piece of glass. I'm going to draw on here how the thing started and how it ends. We come out of all beingness, which when you're in it, it's just awareness only. You're aware, period. Now you've all experienced it, but you discount it. You think you must be aware of something, or someone, or some action. But when you're in beingness, you're just only aware. And because you're beyond the mind, there's no memory of the beingness, but there is a memory the moment you come into mind. You want to go back immediately, but because you've gotten involved in mind, you just can't easily get back there. So up here we create a mind which creates a body, and someday you're going to see that you created the entire physical universe, that the only place where that universe is right now is in your mind. And that's provable. If I knock your mind out, where's the universe? It's gone. Or if you go to sleep and don't dream, where's the universe? Where's your body? Where's everything? It's gone. Don't wake up. You'll never see it again. But you remain. Now the state of sleep without dream is the state of being. You're in the ultimate state when you sleep and do not dream. But you're so in the habit of thinking that which is must be the physical, the only thing you say about that wonderful state is, oh, I slept well, it was nice. But if you could get into that state of sleep consciously, you'd remain there. Unfortunately, we cannot remain in that state. We have to come back to our programs called the world, the universe. We have to undo them Get the banks, you know what banks in a computer are, and pull them out. Pull out all the disks, all the tapes, everything. And when all the programs, called feelings, are out, you'll just only be. And that's the ultimate state called freedom. And again, you'll never stop scratching for it and digging for it and fighting for it and living for it and dying for it. And everything you're doing is trying to get to that ultimate state. We call it happiness before we get there. It's beyond happiness. However, please get happy. Get happy 24 hours a day. See, then you're up close to the free state. And you can remain happy all the time. You're on top of the chart. And you're in a high place on that chart, which will allow you to let go of everything and just step into that quiet place, that tranquil place, which is so delicious that when you touch it once, you'll never stop until you sustain it for all time. Get the happiness, but remember, the top state is above happiness, no matter how happy you are. The top state is imperturbability. And you don't have it until you move into it and move through the world imperturbable. Regardless of energy crises, wars, hydrogen bombs, quakes, regardless of all those things, your tranquility cannot be disturbed one iota when you're there. Because you know it for what it is. It's a mentation. Everything you're doing is within your mind. Undo the mind, which means quiet it. And you're in your pristine state of beingness. The reason the mind is not quiet, as you know, is you're thinking. And the reason you're thinking is you're trying to satisfy your feelings. Every one of which was put in to automatically keep the body surviving. And you've been doing this for millions, if not hundreds of millions of years. And the programs, the automatic programs, are called ACFLAP and so forth. So as we keep releasing the ACFLAP, the need to stay on guard 24 hours a day to protect the body lessens. We become more at ease, quieter, more peaceful, and more loving. Because love is our basic inherent nature. When I say love, I mean the highest love there is, where you'll treat the strangest stranger better than you'll treat yourself. So all we need to do is to get the garbage up and get it out. First, at the level of approval control. You all know that every other feeling is wanting either approval or control. And when you're rid of approval or control, you're rid of everything underneath it. And when you've undone an appreciable amount of approval control, then you can really tackle the wanting to survive as a body. And when you hit it, if you'll just stay with it a week or two and keep it going, there'll be no more fear of dying. And you're so close to the top state that you can easily make the choice to go into it or to remain where you are in your circumstances in the world. The majority of people who reach the free state isolate or disappear. Some of them go out in a flash of light when they don't have family connections and so forth. Some of them have left the notice to their family that they've left. They just drop their physical body. And a very small percent decide to stay here and help the others discover what they discovered. They are the Buddhas, the Christs, and so forth. You will know what you want to do when you get there. Before then, it's very difficult to know what you're going to do. But know that you don't disappear. You don't lose your mind to insanity. And you do not die.